that's maybe one of the things I enjoy most about this new realm I'm in of dance music is like motherfuckers come to dance.
Yeah, they really come to dance.
And it's not about the song in particular that has the lyrics that they need to be able to sing along to and know. They don't give a fuck if they know the song.
To have all those people dancing to like a sound, like I was experimenting out there. I knew some songs that would work, but I'm like, let me try these and then see what happens.
Slid it in there on them.
It did.
You snuck it in there and they didn't even notice. You
One
got
way to put
him,
it.
bro.
Well, all right. Battle raps, cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so...
Welcome back to the Party with Strategy podcast. A very special guest has joined us today. I'm excited for this episode. This is a good dude, first and foremost, and secondly, a great DJ. I just heard him play a nice set at Celeste for Twan's night, Friday night at Celeste up in the garden. Rooftop house music shit. I was creeping in the back, scanning the CDJ while he was scrolling through his crates. I had my auto Shazam on. It was really dope. And let me introduce you first, ladies and gentlemen. QUICKTASTIC.
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I feel like I just need to preface this before we get started. I'm from Chicago, but like never ever once in my life cared about house music. Came up through hip hop, doing shows at Sub T, US Beer Co., listening to Juice, Mole Man, underground shit, ECilla, like all that. And I always knew, house music came from Chicago, but I was like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't do anything for me.
Yep.
But now I'm on this new journey and dance music it's hitting me. I'm hearing it and it's like grabbing me now.
Yep.
So instead of like just looking up the history of it and like watching some YouTube docs like I always do, I'm like, I live here. I'm friends with motherfuckers that came up in the scene and like I want to talk to them and get their story and view of like house music through their come up, the same way that I have my own stories and views and things of the hip hop scene and like what it's done for me and how much I love it and like all that. So that is what I'm really looking to do. And your set was fucking amazing and you answered all my questions and like you're knowledgeable, you're a smart dude. You just did the big house music festival in Chicago.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm gonna let you take it away, but just like that's what I'm looking for. Like where are you from, where you came up when you started DJing, and like what house music means to you, really,
Yeah. So I grew up in Garfield Park on the west side of Chicago. I've been in Chicago all my life. I grew up in the early 90s. And what's funny is like house is definitely my main genre. I didn't really become a house head until I started DJing, which is hilarious. Because growing up for me, like my mom would only really let me listen to gospel in the house and like maybe like some Motown here and there. And then whenever I hung out with my dad, he was listening to soft rock. Like I grew up listening to like Pink Floyd and Steely Dan and stuff like that. So you could definitely still hear that influence in my sets whenever I'm playing out. But really it just kind of happened once I got into the scene. Actually was already DJing not every week at Arbea, but like once a quarter. And they double booked me one time when Ryan Carroll took over the Thursday nights. So I did the little opening set. My sound back then was like a lot more, still dancey, but more like a K-Tronada sound and not like, like that Chicago house. And then I saw Ron and his crew play, specifically my guy Will Jacks, shout out Will Jacks. I stood there and watched him DJ and saw what his hands was doing. That's kind of like how I learned how to DJ, really, just by like watching other people DJ. And then Ryan came on, and I was watching him make the crowd move in ways I was like, wow, this is insane, and this is like what I want to do and get more into. So yeah, that's
What like how old were you at that point? What year was it around at least?
let's see. I started DJing. My first ever gig was New Year's Eve 2017 going into 2018. So fast forward, that gig was like maybe around September or October of 2018. So I'm still, I would say I'm still fairly fresh into the scene as far as like DJing goes, because like I've been DJing for 7, almost 8 years now, and I know I still got a lot to learn. But yeah, I felt like I've accomplished so much so far, which is crazy, but I never would have expected this when I first started DJing.
It's dope. I mean, you're great.
Yeah, thanks.
And your selections were crazy. And you knew like there was some other people in there. I was asking you, who this guy is, who's this guy, and you fucking knew everyone and shit. And I was like, damn, I need to like. There's just a whole nother scene that I know nothing about, and I want to tap into it, and I want to do my research just through talking to motherfuckers that know shit and are in it, and like.
Yeah, and I kind of got that experience all on the fly too. Like as I started getting some of my residencies, I wanted to like invite certain people that I've met out at different gigs and things like that. So the guy that we were playing with, me and Twan, Immaculate, not only is he an amazing DJ, amazing producer, he's just a really great guy as well. The guy has 3 Grammy nominations, and like just from his production work and working with closely with Terry Hunter and people like that. But what's also funny with him is he's done some like, he's touched some big hip hop tracks, like Big Sean's ass. Like he's had a hand in that. So, but yeah, just I've learned a lot just from being in the scene and just like meeting different people and having the chance to like chat with them as I invite them to come play a set. So yeah, it's been cool.
Are you hitting like what are your favorite parties to go peep new music or listen to DJs or like?
Yeah. So my favorite party is Brunch Locks. So my boy Carl Amaria throws this party, him and his wife. It started in their like backyard. They invited a couple of DJs over. It grew so big that they had to like take it to different venues. So once a month they have it at Maria's in Bridgeport for brunchki. They do Magic Kiss at Masada, and then they do Sunday AF at Logan 11. So it's always a Sunday day party. I think it goes from like, depending on the venue, either like 3 to 8 or like 4 to 9 or something like that. And he always has like the best like legendary house DJs come through. Like I've seen Ron Carroll there. I've seen who else? Julius the Mad Thinker is one of my guys. Like, and I met him through Brunch Locks or whatnot. Carl's an amazing DJ himself, but he always plays the opening set, which humble him. But he's an amazing guy. And whenever I get to play that party, it's a lot of fun because people literally just go there to dance. It's never, that's the one thing I like about house too. Because I grew up, well, I didn't grow up on hip hop, but I'm a huge hip hop head too. Like I love listening to rap. Like one of the first artists that I really got into was Tribe Called Quest because of the jazz influences and things like that. But I feel like sometimes there's like a stigma when you go to hip hop events and things like that. But I feel like every time I go to a house event, I've never really witnessed like anybody like having a bad time. Everybody just goes to dance, and there's not like a scene. Like people are just going there, like release their inhibitions, as that one song said.
Yeah, Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on you. That's a banger.
It's my jam.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm. That's maybe one of the things I enjoy most about this new realm I'm in of dance music is like motherfuckers come to dance.
Yeah, they really come to dance.
And it's not about the song in particular that has the lyrics that they need to be able to sing along to and know. They don't give a fuck if they know the song.
Absolutely.
If it sounds good and it's making a move, they're going.
They're going.
That's so dope.
It's so fun.
It's so crazy coming from a world of like, if they don't know the song, you're going to lose them.
Yep. Yeah, the house crowd is, again, it's like just me being biased. They're some of my favorite crowds to play to. Like, like you mentioned, I played the Chicago House Music Festival. Thousands of people out there. I'm sure like there's a handful that had heard of me before, but to have all those people dancing to like a sound like I was experimenting out there. I knew some songs that would work, but I'm like, let me try these and let me see what happens. And people were still dancing. Like it was like it would. I don't want to say it would have been impossible to lose them, but like just giving them a good groove like just goes a long way. I even got to play like I don't do as much production as I would like, but I got to play an original, and it was. Well, not an original, a remix of mine, and it was dope.
That's sick.
People kept dancing.
That's
singing
dope.
Along and everything.
You awesome. Slid it in there on them.
It did.
You snuck it in there, and they didn't even notice. You
One
got
way to put
them,
it. Hilarious.
That is that's my favorite thing when I'm DJing is like being able to slide something in on them, being able to trick them. You're like, if like the mix has to go so perfectly. You have to land so innocently on the track for it to get off. Like on one that you're like, this is the one.
Yeah.
If this works, this is sick.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I do that at so me and my homies have a residency at Easy Does It for Hella Nice, and it's a younger crowd. It's Logan Square. On like the Milwaukee Strip, and we kind of play like a open format dance, if that makes sense. So we're going anywhere from like house to like Baltimore club, Jersey club, like all of those genres, like whatnot. And there'll be times where I'll throw in a track like so we were just singing Unwritten earlier, throw in an Unwritten remix, and we were playing like a bunch of hip hop and disco and stuff, and they're like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That surprise joint.
That surprise joint.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
How did you land that gig at the Chicago House Music Festival?
So there's this the Department of, trying to remember the whole acronym. I'm not DCASE Chicago. So they run like all the entertainment and like festivals in like Millennium Park and other places. So I have a few, and it's a lot of DJs that are like on the board as well. So a bunch of people I've like collabed with. So I think they were like searching for DJs. I think they did 4 stages this year, and I just somehow ended up on their radar, and they reached out and was like, "Hey, would you be interested in doing this?" I was like, "Absolutely." Yeah. I had to
I gotta think about it. Right? I'll get back to you.
Right. Yeah, I had to like almost cancel a gig, but luckily we worked that out so I can get there a little bit later. But
dope.
Fun time.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And then the most random thing about it was they reached out so I could do some press for them. So I was on like the news, and that was the time.
That was tight.
Yeah.
How was your Chicago news debut?
It was cool. The funny thing, everybody kept screenshotting. It was my first time playing Chicago House Music Festival. On my lower third, they had. I was more so happy that they spelled my name correctly, because the people from the city that kept reaching out kept putting QUICKTASTIC in the email instead of QUICKTASTIC, so the emails never got to me. I didn't know where I was supposed to be until an hour before the interview, and I'm like getting ready that morning. I'm like, all right, where am I supposed to go? And they're like, the location changed 3 times, and they're finally like, oh, Millennium Park. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, they put first time DJ on the lower third. I was like, that is so funny. I was like, hey, it's not a bad gig for a first time DJ, I guess.
First time DJ.
First time.
Damn, I didn't catch that. That's so funny though.
That's my new profile picture.
That should be in your bio.
It is.
First time
First
DJ.
time. So if I ever come to a gig and I mess up, it's my first time. You know, can't blame me.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Did they cut anything out of your interview? Did they like Frankenstein it together? Oh, it was just straight.
It was straight
nice.
live TV.
Did you have any thought of like doing something reckless because it was live? Because that would have been the first thought in my mind.
No, I was just trying to make sure I didn't fumble television.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, but no, it was funny because again they put the first time DJ thing. They also had another DJ interviewed right before me, and I sent in a lot of B-roll and all of that they asked for promo. They ran all the other DJs B-roll and promo before I came on, so I went back home and watched it. And I'm watching the B-roll, and I'm like, is this my interview? And then I was like, oh yeah, that's my voice. Yeah, that's me.
That's so funny.
But yeah, it was hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. What's the that's not the Chosen Few barbecue, right?
No, yeah, the Chosen Few picnic is yeah, that one is thrown, I forgot which park. It's somewhere on the south side.
Yeah.
But no, I love all those guys, and they are also like big inspos for me. I get the chance like maybe once or twice a year to like do gigs with those guys, and they're always super nice. Always will lend an ear for, you know, to give me advice and things like that. You know, shout out to Wayne Williams, Terry Hunter, Alan King, Mike Dunn, all those guys. They're great.
Sick.
Yeah.
I like one of my favorite things about talking to Twan is that he's always like trying to keep it old school.
Oh yeah.
Like he doesn't put cue points on his fucking tracks in his record box. He keeps his shit blue.
Yep.
He doesn't use the loop. He's like trying to keep it as old school as possible.
Oh yeah.
Is there a lot of that in like the house world? Like if you do a loop, like is someone gonna be like, damn, come on, dog? You know what I mean?
Depends.
Okay.
Because there are some DJs, like I was just doing a gig the other week with a DJ, and he was like, we were playing in a park and using like one of the Denon all-in-ones. Have you used one of those yet?
No, the Denon controller.
Yeah,
no.
It's kind of like the XZ or whatnot, but it's like the Denon brand. That was my first time using it too. But it does like read all your record box playlists and all of that. It takes a little while to load up on at first, but the other DJ called me. He's like, "You played on this thing before?" I was like, "No, I've never played on it before." He's like, "Do I need to run everything through record box?" He's like, "I've been trying to refuse to do this for so long." He's like, "I do not want to touch record box." And I'm like,
so he just throws shit on a USB and just raw dogs it out of a folder.
Yeah.
See, Twan, I got to tell, next time I see Twan, I'm going to be like, damn, dog, your shit's ran through record box.
Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of old school house DJs that do not use record box. They just throw their USB, their tracks in a folder on a USB stick and just, like, they plug it in and, like, you see no waveforms, nothing, just, you can barely see BPM. Like you gotta wait for the full track to load to even see that.
That's so dope.
So most of the time, I'm like, when we switch over, I'm trying to play a track with them. Like I'm guessing. Like like I feel like I'm playing vinyl.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah. I like that. I'm into that.
Yeah,
I'm into that. I'm anti-technology.
Yeah.
Now, am I gonna stop using record box and loops? No. But
same.
I do feel like I'm making a step in the right direction with getting rid of the computer. I will say that.
I would say like Every time I have to use my computer for a gig, I don't want to say I hate it, but I'm just so like not used to it because every time something goes wrong, because I'm usually like the only time I really use my computer is whenever I go out to France and they have just like Serato set up. So I'm like, all right, I'll bring my computer just so I can do the gig and don't have to bring equipment.
Wait, because it's turntables?
No, it's like the guy who books it loves like the Rain 1. So he rents a Rain 1 for the whole week.
Rain 1 is the all-in-one controller?
It's the one with the spinning platters.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
But you need a computer because it's like there's no
record box.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like every time like something always goes wrong. So I'm like, let me just plug in my USB stick and like I would only have to troubleshoot one thing instead of trying to figure out which cable isn't connecting, like which, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been scared to go to sticks, and now that I've done it, all of the fears that I had are melting away because I'm more comfortable like on the shit. And also every year they're making the equipment more of just a computer in front of your face.
Absolutely.
Like you don't have to bring your own computer. They're providing you a computer. Like the search function is there.
Right.
You're not scrolling on the thing anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're not afraid of the technology, using Rekordbox and loading all your stuff through there, it's like you said, it's pretty much like a computer. You can search if you need cue points, loops. You can do that all on the controller, CDJ.
Yeah. I like it.
Easier.
It feels like I'm cutting out the middleman.
Yeah.
And as a Jew, there's nothing more I love than cutting out the middleman. You know what I'm saying? Bring me straight to the guy. I want to talk to him myself. I'll get my own pricing.
Yep.
I don't need a middleman. And that's what it felt like going to sticks. I'm cutting out the computer. I'm cutting out something in between. Maybe it's mental. I don't know. But it just feels like I'm closer to the people that I'm playing music for. There's one less piece of equipment between me and them.
Yeah. I feel that. And I feel like one thing that has helped me a lot, even because I know people talk about was Serato face, where you're staring into the computer like the whole time. I kind of tend to still do that even without Serato, just because of how long my playlists have gotten. Like I need to do better about shortening some of my playlists. But it's kind of hard when you pull up to a gig and you're playing for like 4 or 5 hours to have like a shorter playlist. I'd rather just have like all my music. It's sorted by like vibe. Like I got a housey playlist. I got like more like R&B remixes, stuff like that. They're just all.
I know you got a Jack and House playlist.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites to play at Celeste or Cashmere, places like that.
Yeah. Is your USB stick the same? Like the first playlist you ever put on there, are you still playing out of that and adding to it? Like since you started? Because that's kind of how like my Serato is, there's certain playlists in there that are like a live one. When I used to DJ there in 2010. I'll still go to that because I know that there's going to be something in here I want to play because of where I'm at right now.
Oh yeah. My main playlist that kind of covers all my genres, like, is probably 6,000 songs in this playlist. It's called
damn.
I know. It's
6,000. Is there on the how do you get to the bottom of that if that's where you're trying to go on the CDJ? Is there like a jump thing?
Yeah, you press down on the jog and you can jump down like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you have to hold it?
Yeah, press and hold it for like a couple of seconds. You'll see the screen kind of switching and you can like scroll faster.
I need it.
But yeah.
My shit's starting to get long and I'm up there like there's got to be a better way.
Oh yeah. But no, that playlist is called 5, 10, 18 because that was the first time I ever played at Arbea.
Okay.
And I was setting like a playlist for that night, and that playlist probably had like, a couple hundred songs in it at the time because I was still like fresh and new. And again, like every time I buy a song, it goes into that playlist first and then like another sub playlist or two. But yeah, so whenever I'm at like a gig and I don't know what direction I want to go in, I go straight there first and kind of work from there.
Is that playlist generally just dance music, like 120 to 130 ish, or is it?
It
it's
goes
everywhere?
from 70 to like 160.
Okay.
Probably even. Yeah.
See, that's how I did it forever.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm really just playing dance music,
Yeah.
I'm not playing anything like lower than 120, really. My crates, I love it because I can keep it organized by the date that it was added instead of BPM, and just scroll through it like that. And like, it just it's so nice. It's so nice right now. It's gonna get bad, and I'm let me just romanticize and enjoy the honeymoon phase.
Exactly. I was gonna say, do you? Well, I know you still like. How long has it been with the journey of just dance music so far?
It's been since March.
Nice.
Like strictly, like I haven't played a fucking hip hop song since March.
Wow,
it's been incredible.
That's crazy.
I think, right? Like I haven't played. I've done like some Red Bull gigs and stuff, but like I'm excited to go and play this music that I'm enjoying.
Oh yeah,
rather than be like, normally I'm DJing at the club 5 nights a week, and anything I can do outside of that, I'm like, please let me play something different. Yeah, please, God, let me play something other than A Ladies and Swag Surfing and Kid Cudi and but. Now I'm like, yo, I got these dope new disco house tracks I want to play for people.
That's awesome. I love, I feel like that's been my favorite part about where I'm at now as a DJ. I've been able to kind of pick and choose what gigs I want to play and like where I want to play because I know what sound I want to do. And sometimes it's not like all house, but like I'll play some like dance music for a whole gig somewhere in like 112, 118 range, like some lower BPM disco or just like R&B remixes, stuff like that. But like I said, it's just been cool to be able to like kind of handpick that.
Yeah, that's nice. Dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. And you have a regular job too. You're a grown, functioning adult, not just a DJ.
Somehow. Yeah, I think that's also like kind of allowed me the freedom to be a little picky with my gigs too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I used to be like, nah, you got to be all in. Like if you're gonna fucking DJ, you got to do it.
Yep.
Go all in, But now I'm like, nah, I think these guys kind of got it figured out. These guys kind of cracked the code. They're just playing the ones they want. It's extra money on top of the salary they're already getting. I'm like, I'm ready to sell some stocks or something.
Yeah, I like the health benefits, honestly.
You get benefits?
Benefits.
It's tight. It's not a bad gig.
No. I mean, I don't sleep much, but I don't need sleep right now.
Who does?
Right, exactly. I feel like even if I was at home anyway, like before I even started DJing, I was like not an insomniac, but I barely slept. So I might as well just go make a little money for the sleep or the lack of sleep, I guess.
make a little money, have some fun, drink some old fashions.
Yeah. I'm a neat whiskey guy myself.
Oh, is that what you drink? Why did I think you were sipping on an old fashioned?
Because it was brown.
Yeah, that's true. I did. I racially profiled your drink.
Now, it's funny. I'm super particular about my old fashions, and this is not just a plug just because I play there every week. But Arbea has the best old fashions. I don't like drinking them nowhere else.
This is a hot take right now.
Yeah,
best old fashioned in the city of Chicago.
In the city of Chicago, it's Arbea.
All right.
I don't know. I got hooked on them there. And yeah, everywhere else I go, just give me bourbon neat, because
You don't even trust them.
Nope.
You're like, you don't. I don't even want to know what your old fashioned's like.
I don't. I
That's
think
funny.
you know what kind of messed it up for me was going the Wisconsin old fashions.
Oh yeah, they put like Sprite in them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. That ain't it. That's some Wisconsin shit.
If you give me something that has an old fashioned that does not have just like a big block of ice, I don't really want it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
But you can't mess up neat bourbon.
You keep it classic.
Try.
I like that. I like that. You are to old fashions what the guys are who won't use record box.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just raw dog my whiskey.
Yeah. I feel like that's a grown DJ's move. Like you know someone's been in the game for a minute or at least knows what they're doing when you see them just sipping on straight alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Neat or on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do shots anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not a shot guy.
Yep.
Beers, the calories are too much. Like like you've chiseled your way into like, I know exactly what I want and what I need.
Absolutely.
And this is it. Don't give me any of the other bullshit.
Nope. Just give me my bourbon. Just let me rock.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did you DJ this weekend?
I did. Where did I play? I played Thursday at Arbea and then Friday at Easy Does It. It was a good time.
Did you did the weekend feel weird to you at all? Did the crowds feel different? Was there anything in the air? I mean,
not particularly where I was at, because I felt like the Logan crowd is pretty consistent.
mm-hmm.
Thursdays are just Thursdays. Thursdays are cool. How's the Thursdays at Celeste?
It's doing good.
It's
got
good.
the disco open. Jerry Joseph's in there doing his thing.
Nice.
And me and Heavy are on the roof.
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little nervous for the winter.
Yeah.
But it's such a small room. That's my favorite part about it. It doesn't
Exactly.
take much to get it cracking.
Yeah. I feel like, because I used to play there all the time at Celeste, and I felt like there were some nights that were slower than others, but it was always like a consistent crowd. Like maybe it's like a little less packed, and I feel like the way that they're kind of like controlling like the amount of people now kind of helps out a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. Thursday's actually one of my favorites.
Yeah, nice.
It's good because I love the disco shit, but
Yeah.
I could just play some Odd Mob up in the garden, you know?
Yep.
And then late night, you get to chill it out, play some weird tropical housey, Tulumi, sing along,
Yep.
Afro-y kind of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I felt like this weekend we had a ridiculous amount of requests, which we don't get often.
Yeah.
It felt like a weird crowd in there. And then I started to think and I was like, I kind of feel like this whole Charlie Kirk thing got people turned up, and like, you know, everyone's fighting online, and it's subconsciously spilling over into real life, and like, it's one of those moments where everyone is like gets all tribal and they stand on their beliefs and they're like with their people, and like, I felt like that was bleeding into the nightlife to where people were like, I want to hear what I want to hear. You know,
what were like some of the requests?
People were in the disco asking for Sexy Red and Drake, and people were wanting to hear Fred again, Skepta, like just non-disco shit. And I'm like, sometimes there's one or two requests, and you're like, it's not what we do. But this felt overwhelming, and the crowd felt a little tougher to mold into what I wanted them to do. Yeah. It just felt, I don't know. I felt like there was some sort of correlation there between how turned up everyone is and like it bleeding into the nightlife.
I feel that. And I feel like, well, especially River North, because I mean the shift in that neighborhood is something to be studied. How I felt like it was like I feel like most people are like, of course there's still like a good River North crowd, but I feel like a lot of that, like if you were going out in River North in like 2010, 2000 to like 2015, now that crowd has shifted over to like West Loop. Yeah. So, but now I don't know what is happening in the River North. I feel like it's more like touristy now.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more touristy. It feels, at least on the strip where Celeste is right there, I think Celeste draws a little bit of a younger crowd.
Absolutely.
And then there's also like the spillover from Joy District and Hubbard. Sure. Hubbard does a lot of events. Yeah. A lot of like promoter events. So a lot of times we get those crowds and shit. Yeah. But it does.
Those other places, they close a little earlier, and then people come over to Celeste for like the late night. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I would send people over there after Arbea, and they were like, where else would we go? Go to Celeste.
Yeah. Sick. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, River North took a hard turn. Yeah. But it is cool to see this little strip holding strong and like standing their ground and building it back up from the destruction, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
And hopefully it spreads, because like, you know, that east down Hubbard, like in between State and Dearborn. Yeah. It's not what it used to be.
It's not what it used to be
at all. The farm closed in a couple months, which is actually insane. Yeah. They put a lot of money into that. That was a nice place. It was a cool concept, and they just couldn't keep it going.
Yeah. I remember what that place used to be, though.
Fremont. Fremont was awesome, bro. Fremont, when they first opened, was the shit.
Oh, man. We went there for my wife's, my now wife, her 28th birthday, and that was the first time I did brunch there. And I walked out. Everybody was blacked out. The sun was still super bright. Yeah. This is like the middle of January. Like, where are we? I felt like it was a time warp.
Yeah,
it was insane. Fremont. Yeah.
They threw a good party there for a minute, bro.
Oh, yeah.
For a minute. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then I remember I would come back periodically from Houston and DJ the Fremont brunch, and just every time it got worse and worse. And like just there was the last time I DJ'd there. Yeah. The speakers were so low, the music was so low. Yeah. And the monitors weren't working, and like the gear was fucked up. And I was like, all right, I'm putting on a mix, and I'm gonna sit on this couch back here and eat some food.
What's your biggest pet peeve as far as like if there's an equipment issue? Like, is it like the monitor, or is it more like something on the mixer controller?
A broken crossfader will fuck me up.
Yeah,
because I do like to scratch. Yep. I feel like that's half the fun for me. So if I can't do that, it sucks a little bit of the fun out of it. Yep. A broken effects thing is I'd take broken effects over a broken crossfader for sure.
I agree with that.
Monitors, I hate when they don't have a monitor, because that just it's just right off the bat, it's disrespect.
Yep.
It's like, you want me to do this job, but I can't even hear what I'm doing.
Yep. I agree with that.
Like, it's just, I have to like stop myself from getting angry.
Yeah.
And be like, they're not doing it disrespectfully. They don't understand the disrespect.
Yeah.
But they should.
Yep. No, I agree. Yeah, because I feel like the people that are like running the places, if they've never DJed before, they're like, oh, you don't need a monitor. What you need that for?
Yeah.
Like, to hear.
Yeah. So I can hear what I'm doing for these people.
Yeah. I played a gig the other week at a place for the first time, and it was a 4-hour gig. First 2 hours, I did not know there was a monitor, but it didn't sound too bad in there. I walked away. It was so dark in there too. I walked away from the booth, I think to grab a water or something, came back and tripped over something. I was like, what is this? And I like shined my light on it, it was a monitor, but it was just turned down on the controller.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize that they had a monitor the whole time. And I turned it on. I was like, this is so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just made me realize like how much I really needed that monitor that night.
If you don't have a monitor, do you just put your headphones on and cue through the headphones like that, or like monitor through the headphones?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, that's how I practice here.
Yeah.
Like I just put my headphones on, and there's something I kind of love about DJing like that.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you're just in it.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
in it. But
Absolutely.
if it's too loud, if you're not in just a quiet room, then the room overpowers the headphones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what people probably have? That's what the in-ears are for. I mean, if they're in your ears, it's just like having a pair of headphones on.
Yep. Exactly.
But I can't do the in-ears. I'm like, come on. You
No,
know,
yeah.
like everyone I love does them, but I'm like, come on.
That with you. I'm over the ears. Like,
I'm not. You just look goofy. It's like you look like a Secret Service or something. I don't know.
that's hilarious.
It's like too professional.
Mm-hmm.
You should, like, if you have in-ears in, you need to be singing or something.
Yeah.
You know? I don't, like, if you have in-ears in and you're not performing along with the songs that you're playing,
Yeah.
you got to just get a pair of headphones.
I can see that. Yeah. I'm always just like one on, one off kind of with my headphones.
Yeah.
So if I have to keep like grabbing the headphones to put them back in my ear instead of just kind of sliding it over, I feel like.
I think what they say is like you're supposed to just leave them in always, and then just turn it down if you don't want to hear them. And like the good ones have, you know, the people pay like thousands of dollars for the good ones where you can. It's just a decibel lowering thing, but it doesn't cut off like all of this frequency and none of this, like a shitty earplug does, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, I mean, I see everyone's just hanging on their shirt.
Right.
I don't know. I can't get myself to do it.
Yeah.
But I also said I would never just stop playing on Serato. So I don't
Hey,
stick to my word
knock
always.
until you try it.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's your favorite house DJ in Chicago, or one of your favorites?
Ooh, tough one. I'm gonna shout out maybe a couple. So, I was talking about Carl earlier that runs Brunch Locks. Again, one of the hardest working DJs in Chicago. He's like,
his DJ name is just DJ Carl?
Carl Amaria.
Carl Amaria.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he plays all over the place, all over the city. Like I said, the Brunch Locks parties are so fun. And he's one of my favorites because like he understands the art of being an opening DJ, especially like throwing an event and trying to make like the room more like inviting or whatnot for everybody that's coming in and for like the next DJs or whatnot, which I feel like being an opening DJ is like not a lost art, but like it's a special skill set that not a lot of people have. So Carl's one of my favorites. Dwayne Powell is a huge inspo. One of my really good friends. He's done like a lot of cool stuff. He started off in a record shop working before he started DJing, and he's put on so many artists like Zoe and Tall Black Guy is now a group, but both individual producers or whatnot. I've seen them perform every time they come through City Winery in Chicago.
What's the name of their group?
Zoe and Tall Black Guy.
Oh, it's just Zoe and Tall Black Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
One's name is
I know
Zoe,
Tall Black Guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know him, but I know the name.
Yeah. So yeah, they combined and did they did an album together, and it's like honestly such a fire album. It's like there's some house remixes. I think Terry Hunter did one, but it's like definitely like dance influenced and very soulful and all of that. But when Zoe, the first time I saw Zoe and Tall Black Guy live, Zoe was like the main one talking on the mic, playing the piano and all of that. He was like, yeah, I wouldn't have a fan base in the Midwest if it wasn't for Dwayne Powell. So he kind of started his career off in that aspect. Then he started DJing, and the way that he can make a crowd move is insane. Like if you could check him out, he has a Boiler Room set. He did one of the elevator music sets. Those are two of my favorites to like watch from time to time. Just put on something in the background.
Dope.
Yeah. There's so many. I guess it's a good time to give out a shout out to my crew, Styling Out Network. A lot of my favorite DJs. We got Jillian X, Jackercise, Virgil 7, Alice, and a bunch of breakers. Like we got a dancing crew too. So they're always fun. We throw some fun events and a lot of fun collaborations there. So
that's sick.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look up everyone you just said. I'm going to have to text you later. I'm going to need fucking a list.
I'll send you a list.
All I do is listen to mixes.
Yeah.
So definitely dope mixes.
Yeah.
Would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just out here stealing everyone's music. I just want everyone to know.
Yeah.
I'm taking it all.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm playing it at Celeste Wednesday through Saturday.
Yep. I love it. Oh, man. I remember one night I did, this is so random. I called it Double Disco Night, where I did the opening set at John Boy and closing set at Disco on the 21st night of September.
Oh, shit.
On a gauntlet.
Holy fuck. You unlocked something. You unleashed something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was a fun day.
Damn.
Yeah.
This was when you had the afro still?
Yeah, it was when I had the fro still.
See, I don't think it would have happened like that if you had cut it off.
True.
You summoned it.
I did.
Yeah.
I definitely did. Oh, that was a time. It's funny because like people still don't recognize me without the hair.
Yeah.
Like people I've known for like years or like walk right past me. I'm like, what's up? They're like, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. What inspired you to take it off? It was just time? The wedding.
Yeah, the wedding.
You didn't want to have it for the pictures?
No, I didn't want it for the pictures.
Really?
It was when I like DJing and all of that, I didn't really care that much, like appearance wise, whatever. I just knew these photos were gonna live forever. And there were days I had like good hair days and days I'm like, whatever. It's like not where I wanted to be, but it's gonna work. I was like, I'm not taking no chances with this. So I literally went to my cousin's shop up in Uptown, and he's like, what do you want? You just want to line it in shape? And I was like, nah, just chop it. I didn't tell my now wife. I didn't tell her. I didn't tell nobody. I just went to the shop and did it. I came home and she looked at me. She was like, "Oh, where'd you go?" I was like, "I went to the barber shop." She was like, "What happened?" I was wearing a hoodie. I took the hood off.
Okay, I was gonna be like, she didn't notice.
Right. She was just like stunned for like 20 seconds without even saying anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
'Cause I've had the hair. Well, when we first started dating, I had short hair, but that was. I didn't have the last time I had a short haircut was 2018.
Okay.
So
it's been a minute.
Yeah, like 7 years almost.
You do bring up a good point though, because I've been planning on having not this particular mustache for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get it cleaned up and make it look nice.
Yeah.
But just having a stash for the wedding, and I want it to look kind of old school. Like I want to look back on it and be like the same way I would look at my dad's wedding photos and he had a mustache.
Yep.
And you're like, damn, that's some real 70s shit.
Yep.
You know? I'm like, it's like stolen
Absolutely.
valor from the 70s, but like I'm kind of into that.
Oh yeah. How's the planning going, by the way?
It's going good, you know. There's definitely moments where I have to remind myself that I am very much looking forward to this day and all of the stress and things that it's bringing me now is going to be worth it.
Oh, it will be.
And I definitely had to text my group chat of my boys who are all, except for one, already married. And I had to ask them for a little bit of advice on how to make it seem like I care more about minuscule details than I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, what'd you guys do?
Absolutely. Like my favorite part about planning the wedding was, I wasn't even my favorite, but the thing I guess I cared the most about was the music, obviously.
Yeah.
Everything else, like, I remember she came to me with, she was like, we're getting these certain napkins and like place settings. I'm like, okay. Like, she's like what do you think? It looks like plates and forks and knives. I don't know. How expensive is it?
Yeah.
So, but no, the wedding, it was one of the best days of my life. It was so much fun and definitely made the stress and everything like worth it. But that next day, it was so much fun to not have to plan a wedding anymore.
Yeah.
Once it was like over and done.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's funny that you say that because I was just thinking today about the Sunday after the wedding.
Yeah.
Today marks, all right, so we have 89 days until we get married today. At 100, I said I was going to start my diet.
Yep.
At 90, I said I was going to start my diet.
Yep.
So today is like, I have to lock in, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I have to. Like, this is like my 14th time saying that, but like this has to be the one that sticks.
I feel that.
And I was thinking about today, the Sunday after the wedding, when I'm just ordering Portillo's and pizza and I'm getting ice cream and I'm naked on the couch and we're watching movies, hungover, looking through the album of photo. Like, that sounds like the wedding itself is going to be an amazing day, but I'm also looking forward to the Sunday after.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. No, I feel you on the locking in. Like, it took me a second to like finally lock in too. Yeah. Luckily, I'm gonna give my boy Wayne a shout out. So I started working out with him. We got married in April. I started working out with him like the week after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I still work out with him to this day. He trains out of a studio like around Milwaukee, Western-ish. And he made it challenging, but also fun. So like, I actually didn't mind like continuing to go back to like, because I think I dropped like 16 pounds before the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. You're a thin guy.
Yeah.
That's tough. 16 on a thin guy's.
Yeah.
That's hard work.
It was hard work.
You put in work.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
To the point where me and my wife flew to Columbus, Ohio for a wedding a couple of weeks before ours. And I put on this suit that used to fit perfectly. And then I put that suit on and I forgot my belt at home. So my pants were just kind of like, I had to hold my pants up the whole time. I was like, I've never had this problem before, except when I was in high school thinking I could wear like 5X t-shirts and stuff like that. But that was the early 2000s. So
yeah, that was what we were all doing.
That was an era.
Echo Unlimited.
Echo Unlimited. Fat Farm.
Yep. Little Sean John.
Yeah.
All of that.
All of that. That was fun.
Yeah. How does it feel to be married?
Feels great because we've been together 8 years. We've lived together for about 5 before we got married. So afterwards, even though it felt the same, it felt slightly different because it felt like we were weirdly a little more like locked in, like more than. Not we weren't already like, you know, as a team as one or whatever, but it just felt more we were, I don't know, like a team.
Yeah. I could feel that. Like there's like that's as real as it gets.
Oh, absolutely.
That's as real as it gets. I never like the thought of marriage my entire life has terrified me, and I've always said I would never do that. Like, why would I do that? because it's not like I never had a problem with spending the rest of my life with somebody. I was like, I'll find someone that I love so much and I'll spend the rest of my life with them. That's fine.
Yeah.
Why do I have to get married? Why? Like, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
But it's this thing that's like, it's legit.
Yeah.
I mean, what's more of a fucking commitment than that?
Absolutely.
I wasn't scared to sign a fucking mortgage. I wasn't scared to get student loans for like that's the real scary shit. I should have been scared of all that.
Right.
But for some reason, it's the most locked in you could be.
You can, yeah. And it, like, the actual day itself too is crazy because like you literally have everybody from all walks of like your entire life all in one room celebrating you.
Yeah.
And it's insane.
Yeah, that's actually terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone looking at me unless I'm DJing.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. If I have DJ equipment in front of me, I'm dancing, you could stare at me, it's great.
Yep.
If I'm just standing up there, like, don't look at me. I don't want anyone looking at me. I don't want any attention whatsoever.
We had such a short ceremony that it worked out. Like, I think from us walking down the aisle, we also didn't do like bridesmen or not bridesmen, you know,
the bridal party,
or like groomsmen or anything like that. We just it was just our parents that walked us down, and it was like, so that was short. Actual ceremony, my boy Eric officiated it. It was like start to finish 12 minutes.
Damn. That's a record.
Oh, it was great.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And then then it's party time.
Yeah, it was party time.
Sick.
You already got a DJ?
Yeah, we got the DJ firm.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
It's Jem who's going to be DJing, but he's got his ensemble. He's got like a band. It's called Off the Cuff.
That's awesome.
My boy Rocky plays the drums.
Yeah.
Hannah is the singer, and they have a saxophone and keyboard player as well.
Nice. Is that the question you get the most right now?
Who's DJing your wedding? Yeah.
That was like everybody's like, oh, I'm so excited for you. Who's DJing your wedding? I'm like, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
I actually was at a wedding on Saturday, and I was talking to somebody, and they asked me that question, and I told them who was DJing, and they were like, oh, cool. Yeah. I just thought you were going to have like someone really big or something. I was like, what do you thought like Alesso is DJing? Right. Like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
Like, it was crazy.
That's hilarious. I feel that.
Just some local superstars.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I couldn't be more excited, bro.
No, yeah.
It's gonna be great. A time.
It's gonna be a time.
Like you said, like everybody's gonna be there. Everybody's just ready to party. The alcohol is free.
Yep.
As long as the music's good.
Yep.
I actually, you did all of the music for yours. I'm not allowed to do my music.
Oh. No, we it was a collaborative effort. They gave us like the questionnaire of like what to play, what not to play, what do we want to do, I like first dance to and all of that. She tried to flip a bunch of times. I was like, no, we're sticking to this. It's gonna work out. Like, it's fine. Like, our first dance was Heat Wave, Always and Forever, and it was a great time. It was a good moment.
Sick.
Yeah.
What was on your do not playlist?
No line dancing. We didn't want cha-cha slides, Cupid shuffles.
Okay.
Nothing like that. And it worked out because like I feel like songs like that, especially at like a wedding like that, and I can even tell the DJ was like, you sure you don't want these? Because I feel like they're a little bit of a cheat code at a big event like that to at least get people like started initially.
Yep.
And he still killed it. Shout out John Simmons. John Simmons was our wedding DJ.
John Simmons,
so
I know
he's
him.
Another house DJ to check out. He's super awesome.
I know that name for sure.
Yeah, he's been DJing around since the 90s. Him, Gantman, and CZ Boogie, they all run the Strictly 90s party. So they've thrown it at Smart Bar, Penny Whistle, Pot Lachey, a few other places.
Pot Lachey is right over here, right?
Yep.
That's how you say that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've always called it Podlacy.
Yeah. Yeah, super Polish.
Podlache.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Have you've been there?
I've been there.
I need to go there.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You walk in, you can hear the music all throughout the bar, but the front of the bar looks so divey, like you would not expect like what's in the back, and you walk in the back and it's like you're transported to a whole different place. Like I saw
What's the vibe? Like what kind of room is it?
So it's dark. They have like these lights up top, smoke, like you really can't see anything. It's awesome. Like if you take a video, it's gonna look like trash. So it's like no point in having your phone out. People are just dancing. I've been there. My favorite night I went, and this is just because I'm biased. One of my favorite producers, Charisma from Baltimore, was DJing. It was him and Glenn Underground. Like that combo was like insane. They did B2B. They both did individual sets. And I play a lot of Charisma tracks myself. So for me, it was like a lot of fun. I've been there on nights where they just play straight techno, like BPM is all in like the 140s, and felt like my head was about to explode, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, when those tempos get up a little too high, I'm like, I only got a little bit of this in me.
Yeah. I even the new shit that comes out, like the Don't Trust, the Shipwreck and Disco Lines.
Yeah.
It's 132. I play it at 128.
I
don't like going past 128.
I feel you. I'll take a 140 track and play it at 125.
Are you like that?
Oh yeah,
That's sick.
yeah.
I like
it's
that.
great because it's still like it keeps the same feel, but it's a little smoother, so you're not feeling like you're like jittery. You
Yeah,
just,
that's cocaine music for sure.
Yeah,
Once you're up in the 135s, you better be at an after hours, or at least there
Absolutely.
better be single use stall bathrooms or whatever the fuck.
exactly. So yeah, but no, that place is cool. I'd go check it out.
Yeah, I want to go there. And I heard that they party late.
They do.
I keep wanting to drive past there on my way home to see if it's what's popping.
Yeah,
Because I see it in the day. It's
Right.
like next to a daycare.
Yep.
It's obviously not open in the day. It just
Yep.
looks like a, some dive bar.
yeah.
I want to see what the outside looks like. I want to scope it out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see
It's-
what it smells like over there.
Yeah. On the right night, it might be a little funky, but
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
I'm
I
into
say
that.
disco gets a little funky too sometimes. Or
Yeah.
it used to. I don't know how it is these
When
days
the
all
the
time.
AC's not working,
When
it gets
AC's
real
not-
funky.
Oh, man. There used to be some ripe nights in there.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you know it's a real party.
That's how you know it's a
If
real party.
motherfuckers
'cause
are
people
still in there
still in there. They don't care.
and it's musty as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Um,
Y'all like it, I love it. Kinda.
what's your favorite neighborhood in Chicago?
To DJ?
No,
Or
just in
Just in
general.
general?
Like somewhere that you just go kick it sometimes because you're like, I fuck with it over here.
What's
got
my
a
favorite neighborhood?
Good coffee shop, good
Yeah.
food, anything like that.
I think well, I lived in like the River West area for a while. So I mean that it's changed so much and a bunch of places have closed and reopened to like new things, but can still go to Aberdeen Tap, hanging out there all the time. Whenever I get that moment of free time. So I love it over there. I actually like Logan Square a lot. And it's funny because I remember when I first started partying in Logan Square, my dad called me and was like, "What you up to tonight?" And we were in an Uber. I'm like, "Oh, we're on our way to some bars in Logan Square." He's like, "Why are you going over there?" Because that neighborhood has just changed so much.
Yeah.
Since we were like kids. I was like, "Nah, Dad, it's not the same no more. It's not like it used to be. It's like, it's cool now." It's like, "Okay, just be careful."
Yeah.
Like, all right. And now it's like probably one of the most gentrified neighborhoods in Chicago.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so I like hanging out in Logan Square. I like the food out there. Some of my favorite spots to go hang out and like dance. Like, have you been to the Whistler?
Whistler, is that the one with the stage kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that
That's
spot
a fun
lot.
place to play.
And they got long drinks there.
Nice, hell yeah! Shout out Long Drink. Whistler's cool. That's another place where people just literally go to dance. It doesn't matter like what's playing at night. Like my boys I was mentioning from Styling Out, Jackercise, they do an all vinyl, like they'll play Italo disco and like house and like stuff like that, and people are just dancing like crazy. And the other crew I've done a guest set for, All Love, they do more open format, like hip hop ish, like whatnot. I've done a set with them and it was a lot of fun.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I saw Slot and Ace there.
Oh yeah.
For Colors.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are my guys. I love those guys.
Yeah.
I saw them a couple weeks ago. I was did the opening room at Never Have I Ever, and then they were throwing Colors, the closing party in the
You
back.
were playing in the front room?
Yeah.
Dope. How was it?
It was cool. It was like, it's happy hour and it's a event they're still building.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I love the concept of it. It's an R&B happy hour.
Yeah.
So I got to play a bunch of stuff I don't normally play. I was like, again, in my long ass playlist from 2018,
6,000 songs.
6,000 songs, and they're playing stuff from like a set in the 80 BPM range. It was great.
You drop any Kells? No Kells.
Can't do the Kells.
No Kells. He's
No
out
Kells.
still, huh?
No, I can't do the Kells, man.
All right. Fair enough. Just wondering.
Nope.
There was a band at the wedding that we were at on Saturday, and one of my boys was like, bro, how do we get them to play Steppin' in the Name of Love? I was like, that's a tall order, dog.
That was a tall order.
But if you can make it happen, I promise it'll get lit.
Yeah. That was hilarious. It is funny, though, because whenever I go to, like, family backyard barbecues and all of that, and they, like, my aunt always gets me to do a DJ set for her, so I'll come and play for an hour or so just to kind of, like, I don't know, play early. But then she hires her own DJ that she actually prefers.
No, it's not.
No, it's hilarious.
Come on, bro.
It's true.
Come on.
No, she's kicked me off a few times. She's like, he a club DJ. She likes her stepper music.
Okay,
so like
okay.
she has her stepper DJ come, and like within like 3 or 4 songs, like he's playing Kales like right away. And I'm
Come
like,
on, bro.
it's like, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, he's not canceled out there. Maybe you need to play more backyard black barbecues.
Dog, I would love to play a backyard black barbecue.
Yeah.
That would make me so happy.
Maybe
I would be a little nervous, though.
Yeah.
I'd bring heavy with me, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely, I'd bring heavy.
I'll bring you guys next time mine needs me to DJ.
All right,
come,
cool. Thank you.
Come to, where are we at? Columbus Park. It's not that bad.
Where's that at?
It's like Austin and like Jackson. It's a golf course over there, so it's not terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like is that a metric for measuring the neighborhoods? If there's a golf course nearby?
No, it should be.
I never thought about that. I mean, it makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
but
it's like a nice little.
there's a golf
that's actually
course,
where I
like-
learned how to play golf.
Yeah.
Like that. It's a city 9-hole golf course.
sick.
My dad used to sneak me out of school, and we used to go play golf.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. Anytime you get taken out of school to do something, it's absolutely memorable.
Oh yeah. No, it was mainly because my dad was like, and still is like the ultimate hustler, right? So growing up, he was my gym teacher and all of that, but he always had like side jobs. There was a job available for a golf instructor for the city, so he didn't know how to golf. He went to the library, found a VHS tape, popped that in, and then taught me off the VHS tape. And then he was like, "Okay, I know how to teach golf." And he got the job.
No way.
It's crazy.
How long was he a golf instructor for?
Probably like 2 years. It was just like inner city kid courses or whatnot. So you didn't really have to learn like too much.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah. It was awesome.
That's so funny.
It's probably where I get my like hustling and ambition from or whatnot. The whole, I don't even want to call DJ like a side hustle anymore. It feels like it's definitely a second full-time job, but
Yeah.
but it's great though.
Yeah.
It's like taking me places where I never knew I would go. Like I didn't get my first passport until I got my first international gig, so that was cool. So yeah,
That's sick. Where was that at?
So the last 4 summers, I've been doing this festival in Cannes, not the film fest, but this like marketing festival, which is also kind of cool. They like all the big major players in advertising, like Google and Meta and all these other companies. They buy out beach clubs and then do like talks during the day. They fly out all these people to do like the panels, and then at night we just party. So I've met some like interesting people out there.
That's super tight. How'd you come up on that?
Through my day job.
That's a strong gig right there.
Yeah.
Damn, I need a fucking day job.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So also shout out Agency After Hours. So it's a collective of DJs that work in advertising, and we do happy hours at Cerise Rooftop like Thursdays from 5 to 9.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's a fun time.
Where's Cerise? Is
Virgin Hotel.
Virgin Hotel. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Dope.
Yeah. But yeah, I've met like who have I met? There was one time André 3000 was in my Airbnb, which is insane.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait. You have to like, you can't just say that.
No,
you have to like tell the story.
So I was in between events that I was working out there. So I went back to my room to take a nap. There was a knock on my door because they put me up in an Airbnb with like one other person.
Okay.
She couldn't figure out how to like unlock the door because they had weird locks out there. So I go open the door. I'm in like sleep clothes. My hair was braided, so I had my do-rag on. I had pimple patches on, like, you know, just trying to get ready for the next event.
Yeah.
I open the door. The first face I see is André just like staring at me. And we're just kind of, I'm staring. It feels like an eternity. And he's just looking back at me. He's just like, hey. And I was like, what's up? And it was him and his manager and my roommate. They just walked in. We were just chilling.
That's sick.
Because he was in between events. Her job out there, she's in television, but she was doing like event walkthroughs for a couple of people, for like André and Halle Berry out there for that week. So André needed a place to stay because his hotel was near the airport and he still needed to be like in town, so he just needed to like chill out for a second. Mm-hmm. So he just came in and he was playing classical music, walking through the Airbnb on his phone.
Like off his phone?
Yeah. And we were just like chit chatting like in the living room like this, and I was trying so hard not to nerd out.
Yeah.
I was like, let me pretend like I belong here.
Yeah,
I went back into my room. Now I was texting my fiance at the time. I was like, André 3000's in the other room. She was like, what do you mean? And I was like, exactly what I said. And I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
Like they're not listening to him in there. He's actually in there.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Super nice guy though.
That's sick.
Yeah. We went out to dinner later. He paid for it. It was cool.
Nice.
And he played the flute at dinner.
He played the flute?
He played the flute.
Was this before or after his flute album?
After the flute album.
It's after, okay.
Yeah.
He's still on that, huh?
Still on it.
He didn't drop the album and move on. He's
still on it.
He's at dinner playing the flute.
Yeah. Well, okay. This is like, it was the smartest tactic though, because people kept approaching the table, of course, because it's André 3000, and why wouldn't you? So instead of him saying like, hey, I don't really want to talk right now, you know, I'm just having dinner or whatever, he pulls out the flute and just starts playing the flute because you're not about to interrupt a guy playing the flute. So then he doesn't come off as an asshole because he's performing.
So if he saw someone coming up from the corner of his eye, he'd just pull the flute out and start playing it.
But it's not like a flute. It's like, this is a huge flute. Like, it looks like, I showed people pictures of it. It looks like a rifle almost. This is a big instrument. I don't even know. It's funny because I kind of don't even remember him carrying it around or where it came from. All of a sudden, he just started playing the flute. Right. He had some baggy overalls on.
He just had it like in there.
Probably tucked in. Again, I have no clue where this flute came from.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So if he had to pull it out at the table, he had to
right.
And then people would walk away, and then he'd just put it back and like continue whatever
conversation. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's actually incredible.
Yeah.
Damn. I got to take a piss real quick. Hold on.
For sure.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Shouts to Long Drink for sponsoring the podcast. Absolutely the best cocktail you can get out there. That's exactly what it is. A cocktail in a can. It's not a seltzer. As you can tell, it's not one of those stupid, long, skinny cans that makes you look like an idiot stick when you're drinking it. This is good stuff. Anyone I give one of these to ask me what it is, where they can get it, and why they haven't had it before. I'm putting people on. You guys are next. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the program. Go to your local liquor store. Target's got them wherever you can. Grab a long drink today. Enjoy. Watch the pod. Let's get back to it. Thank you. Can I tell you something that I don't think I ever planned on telling anybody?
Go for it.
When I think of André 3000, the first thing I think of is the movie Four Brothers, not any music that he's done.
Oh. That's awesome, actually. And that's pretty good because, like, as somebody, you know, he had been doing music for so long, and for him to like jump into like acting, I'm sure he would honestly appreciate that.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I told him? Because again, I kept trying not to nerd out.
Yeah.
So this was while we were in the apartment before we went to dinner, but I didn't even know we were doing dinner. I was leaving to go to an event, and then we just ended up having to meet up later. Before I left, I didn't know I was going to see him again. So I was like, André, it was such a pleasure to meet you and chat with you. I had a good time, good conversation. And I just dressed up as you this past Halloween, which is true. It just spit out my mouth. So I literally just dressed up as the guy for Halloween the year prior. And like and he responded the same way you would expect somebody to say, like, "Oh, I dressed up as you." It's like, "Oh, what was it?" And I told him it was I was DJing at Soho House, and their theme for Halloween that year was oh no, it's like some space theme. So I was trying to make it music related, and I thought, oh yeah, the Outkast music video for Prototype. He's like an alien, comes down to Earth or whatever planet that was. So I tried to mimic that costume, and I hand made it. It was terrible, but that was my costume.
So you didn't have a picture to show him?
I did, which is even more embarrassing. Then when I walked off, I was like, why did I tell him that I dressed up as a Halloween? That's such a weird thing to tell somebody.
All of the hard work that you did throughout the day and dinner, keeping it
out
cool,
the window,
being cool. You had it all, dog.
I had it all. I flew too close to the sun.
You showed him the picture.
I showed the picture. It's such a weird picture. It's me in a blonde wig.
That's amazing.
Oh man,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Actually, that's so good. I definitely would have done something like that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but no, that was a fun time though. Shout out André, good guy.
Yeah. His character in Four Brothers loves Volvos.
Yeah,
and how safe they are.
Mm-hmm.
that Four Brothers and Superbad.
Yeah.
Were the two movies that we had on DVD at my boy Diddy's crib.
Yeah.
That we always put on default. Like just throw it in. Mm-hmm. We're eating, we're chilling, whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen Four Brothers more times than I've seen any other movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. I remember it being great. I need to revisit it. It's
a good one.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Nice.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
There you
go. Yeah, this was great.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through and bestowing some knowledge upon me. I got a new little rabbit hole to dig into, which is what I wanted. You know, I don't want to just like get the Frankie Knuckles did the Warehouse and it turned into house music and like not to say that that's like hacky almost like it's definitely real and like incredible, but I'm fucking here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I could see so much more. I want the real details. I want like what the fuck happened.
Yep.
At the residencies and like the people that went on to do other shit and just everything I don't know.
Yeah. So like I said, a good party again. We shout out Brunch Locks. Follow those chosen few guys. They do parties pretty much every weekend in Chicago too. With I Love House Music is the name of the event. They fly out legends to come play all the time. Like some of my favorite producers, like DJ Spin. They've had Charisma, like I mentioned earlier. Again, the list goes on, but yeah, so more of that to check out. And it's day party, so you can go there before.
That's dope too.
Yeah, before the gig.
Is there any weekday, any like Monday, Tuesday night party that's super dope or at least long lasting?
Let me think. Can't think of any off the top of my head because I know, you're Wednesday through Saturday out there, right?
Yeah.
I know Sundays are always good.
Yeah, Sunday for sure. Oh,
Monday,
I wanted to ask you about Masada.
Oh yeah.
Did they turn into like a house spot?
That's what it kind of seems like, because and I know they still do the Afro nights from like Friday, Saturdays. But, and again, shout out to Carl, because I think he had maybe not the first house event there, but he was the one that kind of like got it jumping a little bit for it to like, because the first Brunch Locks party he threw there, he had myself, T Mixwell and Ron Carroll came and closed it out. And now Ron's there every Wednesday throwing parties.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Maybe I got to check that out before I head into work.
Yeah, because he does do happy hours like beforehand.
We used to go to Masada on Sunday nights sometimes because it was Ozone's night. We'd say what's up to Ozone.
Yeah.
And they had hookah.
Yeah.
And we would go fucking smoke hookah over there, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then I've been seeing recently like house shit over in Masada.
They did a huge party right after, like the art closing party, which I was going to get up and go that day, but I think I did like 6 or 7 gigs that weekend. I was like, I need to chill.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. That was a fun weekend though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Dude, this was a good summer. This was a good summer in Chicago. It feels like things are bubbling like I mean, it's new to me. This world is new to me, and I think for me and this world to have collided, I think that this dance stuff, dance floor, like that's the direction that these clubs, this like mainstream, whatever, like I don't know what sector of DJing I'm in or have been in, but I feel like dance music and that are colliding.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And like, you know, this being the birth of house music, the birthplace of house music, like we got some shit popping. Like there's some fun shit happening in this city right now.
Absolutely.
And you could feel it. It's awesome.
Yep. I 100% agree.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And I'm excited for your journey too. Within the house realm.
Thank you.
I'll shoot you some producers to check out, like some of their mixes and all of that. Cause that's kind of how I ended up doing it. I'd go on Bandcamp, find producers and get most of their stuff, or Track Source and things like that. So, yeah.
I know. I've been on like Beatport. I've never fucking been on Beatport. I'm on Bandcamp, like buying people's shit. I've never purchased music before. I went to djcity.com. I downloaded it. I mean, as far as like nightclub shit.
Right. Exactly.
But thank you. We should do this again. I definitely, I want to like be able to just hang and DJ with people. I guess maybe I have 2 controllers. Maybe we could wire up like 2 controllers and do like a 4 turntable kind of thing.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Just fuck around.
Oh yeah.
Smoke some weed, play some music.
Down for that for sure.
Hell yeah. Do you play any instruments?
I took one guitar lesson when I was a kid.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault to like stop. My dad, it was a friend of my dad who's like amazing at guitar, and he was giving me lessons. And then I don't know what went on behind the scenes between them two, but I took that one guitar lesson, and then I just
that was it.
I kept asking like, when's the next one? I'm like, I don't know. Like, okay, cool. I guess it's not in my future.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to find some more people to like jam with who can play an instrument. I mean, I try and play the drums. I'm not great, but I can.
I've seen the drum
hold
videos.
something
Pretty
together.
good, bro.
It's just it's a clip. That's the problem with the internet. It's all in clips. You see something in 30 seconds, and you're like, oh, that's what this guy does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's normal, but like, you know, I can hold it together for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know about a couple hours. But.
Yeah. No, I don't know either. I don't know how people do it, but much respect.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure something out. I definitely we got to kick it.
Absolutely.
We got to kick it. That was a big reason for doing this space, is to have a space for people, you know, obviously shoot the pod, but also the 23 hours. Oh, I don't know. What's 23 times 7?
Ooh, I should be good at this because I do math for a living.
161.
Yeah.
I beat you to it.
You did.
I'll take that.
Well,
the other 161 hours in the week, you know?
Yeah.
Just fucking hang out and get some good use out of it.
Absolutely.
Get some creative juices flowing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But yeah, we'll be in touch, and I appreciate you.
Yeah,
this was dope. Thanks for coming through.
Of course.
If you guys are watching, make sure you like the video, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, algorithm activating activity. Let's go, champ. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. Use a lie.